Hi, this is Healthy Mama B. Happy Wednesday and surprise. I am doing a live session today, really just because I've gotten a lot of questions over the last couple of days from folks that are following the website and the Facebook page and Instagram. And I thought that I would take this opportunity to touch base with you guys and just essentially have a quick chat and talk about some of the things that some people are struggling with, because I'm sure if they're struggling with it, you're struggling with it too. And I know that there have been times that I've struggled with it on my own weight loss journey. So I'm going to introduce myself while I'm waiting for some others to join. My name is Gail Ballin, and I am a therapist, licensed. I have a master's degree, but more importantly, on Facebook, and my alternate persona is really Healthy Mama B, and that's because I've struggled with weight my entire life. It's something that has not been easy for me to face, but in August of 2015, I made a decision. I was really tired of being overweight and the way that it was impacting my life. And so I decided that I was going to do something about it. And now this wasn't the first time I had decided to do this. I had decided many, many times before. I had gone on many diets in my life and lost weight, but then gained it back. This time was a little bit different. It was a lot different, actually, because I had made the conscious decision to make a difference in my own world. And by doing that, I had to get into the right headspace. And I call it headspace because essentially getting into the right frame of mind. Your mind is such a powerful organ in your body. It really controls everything. It controls your all of your bodily functions, all of your organs, obviously your intelligence, but it also controls the way that you feel and the way that you react to situations. And when I was able to tap into that and finally come to the conclusion that it was time for me to make the change for the various reasons that I'll share throughout the course of our time together, it really made a big difference. And I was able to lose over 110 pounds. I'm still losing. I've got about 15, 20 pounds left to go. I'm taking my time. And at this point in my journey, I'm really exercising and converting whatever body fat I have left into muscle. And it's pretty awesome. So I'm very excited to be here with you and to share my thoughts on weight loss, my experiences with weight loss, both from a professional and a personal level, to hopefully change your perspective on weight loss. I want you to know that if I can do it, you can do it. And that is the truth. I was 46, 45 years old when I started my journey, and really, I'm 47 now, and here I am at this point in my life feeling the best that I ever have. So for those of you who are able to join today live, thank you for joining. It's wonderful to see your names up here. What I wanted to specifically talk about tonight, and I'm going to keep this relatively short, but what I really wanted to talk about was how to fit good health into your life. I've gotten a lot of questions over the course of the last couple of weeks about scheduling, and actually an old friend of mine who I recently got in contact with, she and I had a conversation yesterday, and she's so busy at work, she just doesn't have enough time. And while we were talking about catching up, she had mentioned that she had wanted to lose some weight. And so I had said, Christina, I have been successful in this weight loss, and maybe I can help you kind of fit some things into your world. And after our conversation, she went to the gym and she signed up, and she was committed to exercising 4 times in the next 5 days. And that's a big undertaking for somebody who is not able to fit it in. She's got 3 small kids. She has a very busy job. She's the director for a very large corporation, and she has a lot on her plate, but she did it. She went out, she signed up, and she wound up not being able to get to the gym this morning as we had talked about, but instead she took breaks throughout her day, and she was able to get in about an hour's worth of walking. And she was so excited that she was able to do this, because really, Exercise, in the ideal situation is wonderful to do at the gym, in the classes that you like, or walking with your girlfriends or your husband or your significant other when you like to. But sometimes you just have crazy days and you just don't have the time to fit it in. And so what do you do on days like that? Do you just not do it at all? It's really up to your schedule. And Christina and I had talked this morning. We had said, all right, well, when can you fit it in? Can you go after work? Can you go before work? Before you go to activities with your kids this evening, when can you fit it in? And it was either, 5 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock at night. And it was dark by 8 o'clock. And so she decided that she was going to go walking throughout the day. And even when she was on conference calls, she was on the telephone walking through the park, having her conversations. And it's fantastic. With technology today, there's so much that we can do. Take your phone, plug it in, put your earbuds in, and take a nice long walk, or be on a phone call with whatever you need. Some other tips that we've talked about in the past, if you can't fit it in during your day in terms of vigorous exercise, then, make an effort to take extra steps throughout your day. For example, if you're running errands, park your car further away from the store and walk a longer distance to get to the store. Walk up the steps as opposed to taking the elevator. There are small things that you can do every day to fit activity into your life. And, one of the things that I hear most frequently from people is that they just don't have the time to get healthy. And really, that's just an excuse. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but truly it's just an excuse. And I know that because that was the excuse that I made over and over and over again. There just wasn't enough time in my world to fit it in. But then I found that when I really made the effort, when I was really determined and absolutely focused on making the changes in my world, I made the effort to do it. So in my world today, I plan my menus. I look at what I want to eat during the week. I plan what I want to have for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. Is it on a regimented schedule? Absolutely not. But I always have staples in my home. I always have fruit. I always have vegetables. I always have proteins. And I fit it in. And that's what you should do also. If you're looking to lose weight, if you're looking to get fit, if you're looking to be healthier than where you are today, then you have to plan and you have to make the effort to go and fit it into your life. Unless you do that, then you're not truly fully committed to it. So think about it. Think about what you want to accomplish. Think about whether or not you're worth the effort. I think you're worth the effort. You have to think you're worth the effort. And once you get to that place and you really feel that you're worth it, you're going to do it. And you'll be able to do it with your children, with your spouse. You'll stop putting everybody else in front of your own needs, and you'll be able to take care of you. And that's when it finally clicks, because you realize that it's time, that you're worth it, and that you can truly carve time out of your schedule to take care of yourself. So that's my message for today. I hope that you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening. Be healthy, be happy, and I will be live again tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll have a little bit of a longer session talking about cravings and how to take care of those, what to substitute, how to handle them, and how they're tied to some emotional eating. So we will talk about that tomorrow, and I will see you then. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.